Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, Princess, Ray J he destroyed the prenup just for you to go and say you want a Why would you want a prenup if you... Because you think he's going to take whatever it is that you have. Anyway. Hey guys, Romie here. This is a recap for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 3, Episode 10, The Leak. The episode starts off with, of course, our girl Nikki Baby. Nikki Baby's talking to Rosa, and she lets Rosa know, I'm sorry. I know that we are actually friends before all of this. The issue is what's going on with my family. It's been really rough on me, and so that's why I've been acting out of my character, out of the regular. But I do respect you, even though I did disrespect you, and I do know that. It's just interesting because when you hear Nikki talk, she's the type where, because she's open and willing to acknowledging the fact that she was wrong, she doesn't want to hear you say that she was wrong. She's quick to say, okay, yeah, well, I said I acknowledge it and we move forward. I caught that, but Rosa's just like, okay, it's cool. Nikki said, alright, so are we friends? Because we were still friends before. Are we friends? Not no lovers, but are we friends? So it's like, cool, whatever, we can still be friends. No, on the side. Anyway, we're in the studio with Ray J. He's talking with Matt B decides he actually wants to go and rap, sing, whatever they call it nowadays, on a track instead of giving the banger to someone else. Brandy is there, Princess Love is there, and Brandy's like, you know what, I have a little gift for you guys. I have a little gift. Jason Lee comes in. We're all looking at this like, really? Jason Lee? Ray J has this look of, I'm disgusted, but I have to pretend like I'm cool with this guy. But he's like, wait a minute, but you two had an issue right before, and now you're cool. Now you guys are cool? What's about to happen here? Next thing we know, Jason, he's like, okay, turn on, pop up the screen. Yep, turn it on, let's watch. Let's watch what? And of course, it's Moniece's sex tape. The looks that Max B and Ray J had of pure horror spoke volumes. I'm like, damn, what were they looking at? How bad was it? Was it just because their significant others were there, so if they got caught staring for too long, it would have been a bad look, or what? But Ray J's just like, no, 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 no. Princess is like, what's wrong with him? Why is he upset? Why is he not appreciating this? Ray J's like, what is wrong with you? Hello, Ray J, the official Kim Kardashian Ray J sex tape, the biggest sex tape of all time, well, in new age terms. And you think Ray J's actually going to be cool? The rational 2016 Ray J, you think he's going to be cool with you trying to go and out someone else regardless of how you feel about that? But she doesn't... Princess! This is starting to feel like when you first got on the show and we were looking at you sideways and Ray J was doing the drinking, I was like, Lord Jesus, if they slip back into their old ways. Because I feel it. I feel it. It's just, it only takes one moment for them to go backwards. And I feel like, you know, Princess hanging around with Brandy to do these shenanigans. She's creeping back into them old ways. And then you expect Ray J to just be okay with all this. We're at A1's house and his mother's there. And Safari's there, and I'm thinking, are you guys really friends like that? His mom was like, oh yeah, by the way, your car's being towed. It's just like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, your car's being towed. It's like, oh, wait, what's going on? It's like, someone called to repossess the car. Called to repossess the car? Who would do that? Who else? Lyrica G. Lyrica G. What? It's not funny. I'm not actually laughing. I'm just... She went and actually tried to repossess the car, because it's not like it's just A1's car. It's A1's car that he also uses to transport him and your daughter around. But because you're upset with A1, even though it was a power move, oh yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. It was a power move for you to go and say, you got it on my credit because your credit was crap, so you use my credit. You use my credit to do it. And we get it. We get it. They're not living this big and fabulous life, this life of grandeur on their own. Their parents helped them out. You helped them out. And now you want to go and be the pay police and take his car. Safari decides he wants to climb up on this guy's car, climb up on the tow truck, take the keys out of the tow truck. I'm thinking, Safari, Jesus, someone get him down. Safari better be thankful he's in LA, because he cannot do that foolishness in New York. He will have gotten, forget shot, beaten, if he did some full... Jesus. Because then we had Lyrica G. She came just like, well, guess what? Da, da, da. And I just told you what she did. Lyrica G. A1 was like, oh, so you want to be taking cars? You want to be taking cars? He goes and gets in her car and actually drives off with it. She pays a tow truck man to go and take his car. Safari's trying to stop Pam from being Lyrica G's butt. Because Lyrica G's just like, well, we can go. I'm thinking, Lyrica G, you really don't want it. You are bark. Pam is bite. You are bark. Pam is bite. I'm putting all of my money on Pam. All of my money on Pam. And it is disgusting that it even has to come to this, because Pam was just like, excuse me? I don't have to, excuse me? Are you going and doing this to them? You, with your fake this, your fake that, and you wanted him to pay for this, this is so petty, so stupid. But let's continue. Now we have Mama Sonia. She's there, because Ray J, you know, he's saying the final preparations. He's with Princess. He's with Diane. They're the wedding plan. And I don't think that she gave Princess a hug, which was good, because she was just like, you know, this decorum was cool for the Knights in the Round Table and King George and all of them. Princess said, you know, I'm pretty sure there was no King George. We'll move along. We'll move along. And Princess is over it because Ray J has his own idea. He wants modern. He's like, you know, we can do whatever Princess wants, but we need modern. Diane saying, this is all great, but I'll do whatever. You just need to tell me, because we don't have any more time. Princess is saying, regardless of what's going on, I don't care. I'm the one that actually spent time and effort on this. And it's like, Mama Sonia wants to come in here, have her ideas. Her son wants to come in here, have his own ideas. And they contradict everything I'm trying to do. He wants black and gold and all this stuff. So Lyrica G, she comes back home after her mom goes. And it's like, okay, I was hanging out with my friends, and then my phone gets blown up because, oh, here we go with the mother. So A1's trying to say how the mom came, took the car back. She's like, oh, I don't know what's up with her. I'm just going to go back and talk to her so that we can get the car back. Pam was like, yeah, you need to talk to your mother, because she's a bee and she's trifling. And it was just like, you know, she's built the way she's built. Them lips are messed up. She's trying to say my son's credit's messed up. Her lips are messed up. And she was going in for 40 days, 50 nights. And this is where we see Lil Lyrica finally snap. Lil Lyrica is just like, one more time, you not gonna talk to my mother like that. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. And then she goes and tries to jump over the table to come after her. Of course, A1 stops. It's like, what's wrong? It's just like, what? You and your bum-ass mom and you crusty. I'm like, oh, here we go. This is exactly what Lyrica G wanted. Because Lyrica G was saying how, baby Lyrica, little Lyrica, you know, she's like, you're a beautiful woman, but because of the actions of your mom and her attitude, it reflects badly on you. Which is true. Normally it's the other way around. Usually how the kids behave reflects on the parents, but it can be vice versa. If the parents are trifling, it does reflect on the kids. So we get past that, because that went nowhere fast. Even though I'm like, I know Pam really doesn't have an issue with little Lyrica. She really doesn't. It's all because of Lyrica G, which this is her plan, for her daughter to go and fight the other side of the family so that she would go run back to mommy. Come on now, we're not stupid. Mama Sonia talks to her son, and she's saying, I'm concerned. I don't want you getting married. I don't want you getting married to her, because I remember how things were in the beginning. And regardless of how the fact that you guys got yourselves together, I know that it could go right back to being the way it is. You have no prenup, and she can go have kids, get married, spousal, alimony. She can take you for everything. I don't want you to get married. I don't want you to get married to her. Then Princess comes to the table, and I was thinking, okay, she's not going to... I'm like, no, this... Oh, my son, I don't want him to get married. I don't want to get him to get married to you because I remember how things were before. I don't know if it's going to be happily ever after. I just don't trust it. I just don't think that you're ready. I don't think that he's ready. I just think that you guys have more living to do. It is what it is. And Ray J just looked like, things haven't been going well so greatly. So Mama Sonia's plan is slowly working, slowly working. Princess is pissed because she's like, you know, I don't have a relationship with my family. I thought that after... See, this is the problem. People think that things will get solved with weddings and titles and all of that. Oh, once I become his wife, once I become the husband, that's when the family will accept me. Newsflash! If they have an issue with you prior to, that doesn't magically go away just because a ring, just because some papers get signed. It doesn't. Safari goes and talks to Nikki Baby, and the conversation, I can sum this up in 1 minute. They talk, and Nikki Baby apologizes. Safari accepts it. Safari says, I want wife, dog, name Jam Down, and a couple of kids. Nikki Baby's like, I don't know if I want any of those right now, especially no damn dog. But Safari's cool, so I'm going to see where it lies. And, you know, we're gonna stay exclusive-esque. You know, I'm gonna treat him better-esque. It is what it is. While we're at Max's little party, Max invites Fizz, and he tells Fizz about the sex tape. He tells Fizz about the sex tape because he's like, regardless of what happens, after seeing Ray J, I'm thinking, did you really have to see Ray J's reaction to know that this wasn't right? After seeing Ray J's reaction, I realized that, yeah, the better judgment, you know, my mom is teaching me better and forget the cameras and all this. This isn't funny. She's a mother and she's the baby mama to my friend, and I can't go and do that to his son. To have them go and expose her like that, no, I need to go behind their back and do something about it. And I really did respect him for that because this isn't funny. This isn't a joke. You know, Moniece, you knew it was only a matter of time before... Moniece says some mean, rude, nasty, disgusting stuff. So I'm not going to sit here and defend her because no, Moniece constantly puts the whole victim thing. And I will say that. She's it's everyone else is attacking her. Everyone else. No, it's partially you. You do things and say things, but then when people come at you the way that you're not expecting, oh my gosh, she's so mean. She's so mean. See, I almost sacrificed my laptop. Poor thing. Talking about Moniece. And speaking of Moniece, Moniece is singing. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot Moniece can sing because she's doing all the stupid stuff. Because of all this other stuff. So she's going and she's singing. Fizz is like, that's cool and all, but we need to have the real conversation. And you know, normally Moniece is just like, yeah, okay, well, so what is it you want? But I noticed that she was a lot calmer. So clearly their relationship overall got better. Definitely got better. And he's like, look, you've been doing some stupid stuff. And I knew that was going to come back to you. I just didn't know how bad it was going to be and how it was going to affect our son. Do you even know that Jason Lee talked to Brandy and Princess, and Jason Lee has a sex tape on you? He has a sex tape and he can release it and you don't even know about it. So if I didn't tell you, what would have happened? And he's over because like Jason, he's not my friend, but... he's an acquaintance, so I thought he would have at least give me the heads up that someone's trying to shop around this sex tape to embarrass Moniece. I'm thinking, that's it. Jason isn't loyal. We already knew that. Why are we pretending like we didn't already know that? Come on. Come on. And Moniece is shook. She's quiet. She's like, I don't know who it could have been. I'm thinking, damn. Is it that bad, Moniece? That you don't actually know who it could have been? That's sad. That's really sad. That speaks volumes. And that's why I'm like, I can't go and pretend like, oh my gosh, poor Moniece. You know, I don't agree with what Princess and Brandy were trying to do, or even Jason might bringing this up. Because I'm like, Jason, messy self. But Moniece kept doing so much mess that it finally caught up with her. That's what happens in the real world. So, I'm not going to go and feel bad. I'm not. It's not right, but I'm not going to go and feel bad for her. Those are my two points of views. Ray J's at his music video, we don't even know what song it is. That sound like, is this a promotion for Squeeze Bikes or for like Raytronics? Because I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. Princess comes and I thought Ray J invited her. No, she came because she wanted to go and speak with him and see what's going on. And Princess is over because she feels like Ray J isn't showing her a love and affection and attention, and Ray J is kind of going to his old ways, and she's like, oh, the video hoe, and I don't understand how he's going and doing all of this to me, and it's not fair. It feels like we're kind of reverting back into the old days and his old ways. My whole thing is Princess, this is what he does to make money. I understand that it probably should be more so you up there with him. I understand that you shouldn't be okay with this because there's a lot of men in the industry who have significant others and they do music or other things and they don't have women up on them. So it's 100% possible that Ray J doesn't have to go that route. But you knew who he was when you got with him and what he was doing, and because even though he's a better person now and he has it more together, it almost seems like you want to change every little thing. And that's not realistic. That's not realistic. It's not. It's not. It makes no sense. Because you're insecure about so many things. You're insecure about what his mom said. You're insecure about the fact that your parents aren't there. And Ray J is hilarious. I forgot exactly what he was telling the princess in the confessional, but his delivery of it was so funny. It was in the usual Ray J fashion of, oh my gosh, when it came to Princess, she wants to do this and wants to do that, but here I am. And Ray J is talking to her again because Ray J didn't come home. So Princess comes to his studio and Ray J's still like, look, I don't know what you want from me, but it is what it is. I didn't come home because I didn't feel like it. You're just going to have to get over it. You're just going to have to get used to it, get in formation, or get out of my way. Princess is saying, okay, you're reverting back to the person who I met before, who I was originally in the relationship with. I'm thinking, he never changed, and neither did you, because you never stopped trying to fight people. He calmed down a lot. You calmed down for him. But it's kind of like a Stevie J. Johnson situation where Jocelyn was always stay turned up-esque, while Stevie J, calmed down and collected himself. So the last thing is Jason Lee is talking to Fizz, and Fizz is pissed because Fizz is like, we're supposed to have some type of form of camaraderie, and here's you going and trying to shop some sex tape with the baby moms around, and that's not cool. So Moniece comes to the fray because Jason was just like, I don't have any loyalty to her. I'm cool with you, but I'm just doing what I need to do because the thing is, there's these women in Hollywood, they go and they do whatever it is to become famous, and they want to have a problem with the fact when someone tries to out them or expose them. Moniece sent cease and desist orders to Jason through her lawyer, and it's just a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that she's trying to convey because, she's never this calm. So she knows that it's serious. She just wants to know who it is. Jason's not giving up the information, and he doesn't have to, but the fact that he even tried to go this route to scare her, to show that, well, someday something was going to happen, and it just so happened that I was the person that went and did this to you. And I don't have the tape. The person who you slept with, and he's a rapper, well-known-esque, has the tape. I'm thinking, Lord Jesus, this is their way of ushering in a new character on this show. Can't take this messiness. Yes, I can. I'll be watching next week. But, see, here's my whole thing, the whole conversation, because the rest didn't matter. I still don't like Jason, which it doesn't matter, but Jason was being his usual overly messy, unnecessarily messy self to promote himself and to get back at someone that he really doesn't have an issue with. But it's just like, oh, let me go and see what I can do with this. Moniece, she shook because she knows she screwed up this time. She doesn't even know who it is, which makes it even worse. Fizz is just like, Lord Jesus, our son has to deal with this person as a mom. Next week is going to be great. This week was just like we slowly open the lid. Next week, lid's going to come off. All hell's going to break.